Welcome to Raw Perfect classes. In this video, I will discuss illustrations of Math Class 10 according to NCERT book. First illustration is that is given example number 4. A sweet seller has 420 Kaju burfis, 130 Badam burfis. She wants to stack them in such a way that each stack has the same number. They take up least area of tray. What is the number of that can be placed in each stack for this purpose? Means these are the stack and this is the tray. A sweet seller want to stack them in this place and each stack has same number of items. They take up the least area. They take up the least area of this tray. What is the number of that can be placed in each stack for this purpose? For this question, we will find out highest common factor. Highest common factor can be find out with the help of division method or prime factorization method. Prime factorization method is in your syllabus, so I will here solve this question by prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. First of all, we will find factor of 420. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 0 0, 2 1s are 2, 2 0 0, 2 5s are 10, 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15, 5 1s are 5, 5 7s are 35, 7 1s are 7. Now make 130's factor. 2 6 are 12, 2 5s are 10, 5 13s are 65, 13 1s are 13. 420 is equal to 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 5 multiply 7. 130 is equal to 2 multiply 5 multiply 13. Out of these two terms, these two values will be taken as a common factor. That is 2 multiply 5, 10. So we can say that number of items will be 10 in each stack for this purpose. This is your answer. Now next example is given, that is find the LCM and HCF of 6 and 20 by prime factorization method. We can do it by prime factorization method. We have given 6, 2 3s are 6, 3 1s are 3. 20's factor, 2 10s are 20, 2 5s are 10, 5 1s are 5. Here you can see 2 will be taken common, that is HCF for finding the HCF, and LCM 2 will be taken common and multiply rest remaining numbers. These are 3 multiply 2 multiply 5. 2 3 is a 6, 6 2 are 12, 12 5 is a 16. Now you can see HCF and LCM will we have to find out. Now next question, next example is we have to find HCF of 96 and 404 by prime factorization method and find their LCM. First of all, make the factors of 96. 248 the 96. 224 24 the 48. 212 the 24. 2 6 the 12. 2 3 the 6. 3 1 the 3. And the second factor will be 404. 220 200. 2 2 the 4. 2 1 the 2. 2 1 the 2. 200. Now you can take here 7 table. 7 1 the 7. No, you can't make the factor here by the 7. That means here we will take 101. 101 the 101. We have HCF from 96. These two will be taken common and HCF will be 4. Now you can find out LCM by this method. Either you can do, just a minute, either you can do it by, you can find LCM by this method. By this method, or you can find from here those number which are taken common in HCF. These will be written here, and rest numbers which are not written in HCF, these number will be taken here. 101, 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. Now multiply 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 16 2 is 32, 32, 32 3 is 96. And now 96 multiply by 101, 606, 909. 6969. You can see the result will be same. This method is also you can use this method. Either you can use this method or this method. In this method, product of two numbers which are given and divide by HCF of these two numbers. 4 1s are 4, 400, 4 1s are 4. 101 multiply 96, we will get 9696. Now in the next example, find HCF and LCM of 6, 72 and 120 using prime factor. Same, we have to find first of all 6 factor. 6, 2 3 is a 6, 3 was the 3. 72's factor, 2 3 is the 6, 2 6 is the 12. 2 18 is the 36, 2 9 is the 18, 3 3 is the 9, 3 1 is the 3. And 120 is a factor, 2 6 is the 12, 2 30 is the 60, 2 15 is the 30, 3 5 is the 15, 5 1 is the 5. Now you can write this way, all these factors, means 2 into 3. In 72 we get 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3. And 120, 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 and multiply 3 multiply 5. Now take the common out of these three numbers, that is 2, and another common value, that is 3, and you can find HCF, that is 6. Now how to calculate LCM? For calculating LCM, we can use this method. This method is very easy method. You can do. LCM is equal to Px multiply Qx multiply Rx over HCF 6 multiply 72 multiply 120 divided by 6. 6 cut with 6 and remaining value is 12 to the 24, 12 7 the 84 plus 2 86. This is your LCM. Now next question, root 2 is irrational or rational. We have to prove that. First of all, you have to assume to contrary that root 2 is a rational. First of all, you have to assume it is a rational. Then we can find R and S which not equal to 0. That means you can use here root 2 is equal to R over S. R and S both are the common factors other than 1. And then we divide by common factor to get root 2 is equal to A by B, where A and B both are the co-prime number, and B, this will be find by cross multiply. B root 2 is equal to A. When we square both sides, then after rearranging, when we square both sides, after rearranging, we will find this value. How? B square root 2 square is equal to A square. Root cut with 2 and we get 2V square is equal to A square. Therefore, 2, now after this you will bring this 2 on the right side in denominator like this. So we will write here 2 divide A square. Now according to previous theorem which follows that 2 divides A, we can say that A is equal to 2C for some integer C. Now prove that root 3 is irrational or not. Same way we have to write all lines same, only change the statement. Where we write 2 root 2, there we will write root 3. First of all, assume it is a contrary, root 3 is rational. Then take root 3 is equal to A by B and by cross multiply. After by cross multiply, we will get this number. Then squaring both sides. When we squaring both sides, then we will get this number. And after this, we will write A square divisible by 3, because we will write it like this. B square is equal to A square over 3. And then we write, we can according to previous theorem, it follows that A is also divisible by 3. So we write A is equal to 3C for some integer C. And substituting for A's value, when we substitute A's C, then we will get V square is equal to 3 square C. After this, B square is divisible by 3. So B is also divisible by 3. And therefore A and B at least 3 as a common factor. So it contradicts that AB both are co-prime. And this contradiction has arisen because of our incorrect assumption. So that's why we can say that root 3 is not a rational number, it is a irrational number. Now next question, this question will be solved as it previous two examples which are which I have discussed. Show 5 minus root 3 is a irrational. In this question, first of all, we will write, let's assume to contrary 5 minus root 3 is rational. First of all, we will be write in each case which is given in the form this, and we have to prove that these are irrational or rational. Then we will first of all assume these are rational. Then we will be write 5 minus root 3 is equal to a over b. Then by cross multiply. After by cross multiply, we can find that root 3 is equal to minus root 3 a over b minus 5, and minus root 3 is equal to, take the LCM, a minus 5b, and when we write it, minus taken common, minus is taken common, 5b minus a over b, minus cut with minus, we will find 5b minus a over b, or you can say 5 minus a over b only, because this b will be cut with this b. So here root 3 is a rational. We take it previous example, but we already contradicted that root 3 is a irrational, and this contradiction has arisen because of our incorrect assumptions. So that's why 5 minus root 3 is a rational number. And so we conclude that 5 minus root 3 is a irrational number. If root 3 is irrational, then 5 minus root 3 is also irrational number. And like this question also solved. This will be also irrational, because when root 2 is irrational, when we multiply any number which is irrational with the rational number, then it will be get the irrational number. So assume 3 root 2 is rational. Then we can find a co-prime a and b. B is not equal to 0. These lines will be written as it, such that 3 root 2 is equal to a over b, and by cross multiply we will find a over 3b. 3b, a over 3b is a rational, but root 2 is not rational, and it is contradict. So 3 root 2 is irrational. Now next, in this we have to expressed that x can be expressed in the form of p over q, where p and q both are co-prime. The prime factorization of q is of the form of 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m. Means denominator must be in the form of 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. So here we will solve these questions on the basis of this math form. We have given 3 by 8. When we make factors of 8, we get 2 raised to power 3. We can write it 3 by 2 raised to power 3. To convert in co-prime form, we here multiply numerator and denominator both multiply by 5 raised to power 3. When we multiply 5 raised to power 3, then we get 375, because 5 raised to power 3 125. 5 multiply 5 multiply 5, that is 125 multiply 3. Why we multiply this? Because we have to complete the format 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m. So that's why we will use here in denominator and in a numerator same values. And after that we will find 0.375. 13 by 125. When we factorize it, we get 5 raised to power 3. Here we have to complete 10 raised to power 3. For making complete this, we will take here in denominator and numerator 2 raised to power 3. And after solving this, we will get 104, and this will be multiplied 2 5s are 10 and power 3, and after solving this we will get 0.104. 7 by 80. When we factorize 80, 2 40s 80, 2 20s 40, 2 10s are 20, 2 5s are 10, and 5 1s are 5. Here you can see 2 came 4 times. So here we write 2 raised to power 4 multiply 5 raised to power 1. But we have to numbers we have to need same power which is given base of which is given 2's power. So we make same power, we will multiply here numerator and denominator by 5 raised to power 3. When we multiply 5 raised to power 3 with the numerator, we will get 875, and when we multiply it denominator, then we will get 10 raised to power 4, and finally answer 0.0875. 14,588. We have to make its factors. 2 raised to power 2 multiply 7 multiply 521, and after that 625. When we make the factor 625, that then we will get 5 raised to power 4. But for making this form, we will take here 2 raised to power 4 in denominator and in numerator. After solving these all equations, we will get 23.3408. Here we can say we convert a rational number of form P over Q, and Q is in the form of 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m, to equivalent rational number of A over B, and where B is a power of 10. So decimal expansion of such rational number terminates, so that decimal number expansion can be terminated, and that's why we use this formula. And here this theorem is also show that let x is equal to p over q rational number such that prime factorization of q is in the form of 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m, where n m are non-negative integers, then x has a decimal expansion which can be terminated. Now next chapter. In this chapter, first I am going to discuss about how to find the number of zeros from graph. Here you can see this line is known as x-axis, this line is known as y-axis, and this point is where 0 0 coordinates are given, and on this line x will be 0 and y will be, if we get y, here you can say that in this case, in this figure, you can see number of zeros are coming 1 as the graph intersect x-axis at point only here, and in figure 2 there are 2 points on x-axis, so that's why we can say there are number of zeros is 2 as the graph intersect x-axis at a 2 points. And in figure 3 you can see here 1 2 3 points x-axis, and thus you can see here 1 point, you can see 1 2 3 4. If you want to find out number of zeros on the graph intersects x-axis, then we find out these numbers. Now next questions is related to sum of zeros. Sum of zeros means sum of zeros, that will be equal to alpha plus beta is equal to minus b over a, and product of zeros is equal to alpha beta is equal to c over a, constant term over coefficient of x square. Here we can say minus coefficient of x over coefficient of x raised to power 2. Now take the example. Find the zeros of quadratic polynomial. We have given a quadratic polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10. Here, if there is no number is given, then we assume that is 1. So we can say a is equal to 1. And this is represented by b, that is given 7. And c is equal to 10. And you can substitute these values on this formula, minus b over a, c over a. Minus b is given 7, 1. And you can find minus 7 by 1, that is minus 7. And here c over a, 10 over 1, that is equal to 10. Now come here in this side. These are the alpha plus beta, alpha into beta. These values will be find out from the factorization method. We may make a here factors x square plus 7x. We have given x square plus 7x plus 10. We have to take two such type of factors which will be if we add or subtract, then we get this number. When we multiply those factors, then we get this number. So here I am taking 5 plus 2, because when we multiply 5 to 10, 5 2s are 10. When we add, then we get 7. X square plus, then 5 multiply x, 5x, 2 multiply x, 2x plus 10. After this, we take the common factors, x plus 5 in one bracket, 2 outside, x plus 5 in bracket. And after this, we find at the end x plus 2 and x plus 5. When we find these two factors, we will be written them equal to 0, so that we can find out alpha beta. After this, you will find alpha is equal to minus 2 and beta is equal to minus 5. Now you can substitute minus 2 alpha, beta is minus 5. Minus minus plus, and sign will be greater value, that is 7. And minus minus cut with minus, because multiply 5 to the 10. This is your answer. You can see both answers are same. Whether you can use direct this method, minus b over a or c over a, or you can make the factors and find out alpha beta and substitute these values. You can find all these will be same. Find the zeros of polynomial x square minus 3. Verify relationship between zeros and coefficients. Such type of equation will be solved like this. Here we take formula a square minus b square, a minus b, a plus b. X minus, here we have to take this number instead of 3, because when we take the square cut with this square root, and ultimately we will get original value 3. So here we will use this for the implementation of the formula x minus root 3, x plus root 3. Now alpha is equal to root 3 and beta is equal to beta is equal to minus root 3. You can write it beta is equal to minus root 3. And when we get alpha beta, then you can substitute alpha plus beta. you will find root 3 minus root 3 0, and in product of zeros, root 3 multiply minus root 3, root cancel with root, and 3 is taken common, and minus 3 is the answer. Now next question is, in this question we have given quadratic polynomial. First of all, this page is repeated. Now next, in this question, find a quadratic polynomial. We have to make a quadratic polynomial, the sum and product of whose numbers are minus 3 and 2. Means we have already given alpha plus beta and alpha beta. And when we have given alpha plus alpha beta, first we will be write like this: alpha plus beta is equal to minus b over a. Means here minus 3 alpha plus beta is equal to minus b over a. That means minus cut with minus, and b over a. A will be 1. Alpha beta is equal to c over a. Alpha beta is given 2. 2 over 1. So you can find a's value 1, b's value 3, and c's value 2. Now you can substitute these values in this equation. A is x square plus bx plus c, that is quadratic polynomial equation. When we substitute in this equation, we find the quadratic polynomial like this: 1x square plus 3x plus 2, x square plus 3x plus 2. This is your quadratic polynomial. Now next question is, this question is out of your out of syllabus. So now next question is division algorithm by division algorithm for polynomial. We have given 2x square plus 3x plus 1 and divide by x plus 2. First of all, write the divisor here, x plus 2, and inside dividend. First check first value of divisor and first value of dividend. We have to make them equal. For making them equal, we will be take sometime constant number, sometime power. Here x plus 2, we have to make x 2. Here x is given 1. For making 2x x raised to power 2, we will take here x1 more. And 2, we have to, constant number is 2. We have to multiply this here 2x. 2x square plus 2 to the 4x. And now substitute, write these values here: 2x square plus 4x. For subtracting, we will change the operator symbols. Plus change into minus, plus change into minus. Now it will be cut. Plus minus 4 plus 3, minus 1x plus 1. Now you have to need only minus symbol because x is already given. So minus 1 multiply this number, this divisor value, and we will find minus x minus 2, and minus change into plus, minus change into plus. This will be cut, and plus 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 2 plus 1 3. This is your remainder, this is your quotients. And now if you want to check it's wrong or right, then you can use this formula. Divisor is given x plus 2. Questions is find out 2x minus 1. Remainder is 3. Here x multiply 2x square, 2x square plus this multiply this number, 2 2 is 4, 4x, then x multiply minus 1 minus x, then 2 multiply 2 multiply minus 1, then that is minus 2 plus 3. You will find 2x square plus 3x when we subtract both, and minus 2 plus 3, that is find that will be 1. You can see we will find original statement, that means dividend, if we get dividends value return, that means your question is correct. This is also another question. In this question also solve this way. Here 3x raised to power 3, we have to make 3x raised to power 3. So x square multiply 3x, then you can get 3x cube plus 3 2 is 6x square, 3 1 is 3x. Now change the sign and cut 3x cube plus cube minus 3x cube, cut minus 6 plus 1 minus 5x square, plus minus 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 x, and 5 taken as it down, minus x square minus x plus 5. Now we have to make minus 5x square. For making minus 5x, we will be multiply this statement with 5, minus 5. We get minus 5x square minus 10x minus 5, and change the sign, this will be cut. Here we get 9x minus plus 10, 9x plus 10 is the remainder, and this is the questions. You can prove by putting the values in this method. Now this is one more example, we have to solve it. 3x square minus x cube minus 3x plus 5. First of all, write this statement in highest to lower power form, highest degree to lowest degree. Minus x square plus x minus 1, minus x square plus x minus 1, multiply here 3 minus 3, and we will get minus minus cut 3x square plus minus minus 3x minus minus plus. You have to write here minus 3x square minus 3. We have to take here, no, just a minute, I repeat again. You have to write dividend also in highest to lowest degree form. X minus x raised to power 3 plus 3x raised to power 2 minus 3x plus 5, so that you can easily solve this question. Plus x minus 1. Now you can see we have to need power 3. So we will multiply here x. We will get minus x cube plus x square minus x. Minus x cube plus x square minus x. Change the sign. When we change the sign, we will get, this will be cut, 3 minus 1, 2x square, and minus 3 plus 1, minus 2x plus 5. Minus x square plus x minus 1. We have to here multiply minus 2. Minus minus cut 2x square minus 2x minus minus plus. 2x square minus 2x plus 2. Change the sign. And you can see one statement, one value is in plus form and other is in a minus form, but same values, so that's why we will cut 5 minus 2 3. This is your remainder and this is your questions. And here we have to verify this statement. We can verify by this method. Dividend is equal to divisor multiply questions plus remainder. And dividend divisor is given minus x square plus x minus 1 multiply x minus 2 plus remainder 3. First of all, this value multiply this value minus x cube minus minus plus 2x square, then this value multiply whole this bracket plus x square minus 2x. Now minus 1 multiply whole bracket minus x minus minus plus 2 plus 3 minus x cube and add this number 3x square minus 3x plus 5. You can see we will get return dividend value, so that's why we can say this question is correct. You can see this solution. And now this type question in which we does not given we do not given divisor. We have to make divisor from these number alpha betas. We can write these zeros, two of its zeros, does this method x minus 2, other is x plus 2. Now multiply. When we multiply, we will find x square minus 2, because here you can use a minus b, a plus b is equal to a square minus b square formula. Here a is given x square, b is given root 2 square cut with square root, then we will find x square minus 2. This is your divisor. Now you can divide the question, divide the dividend by divisor. We will find this question and this is the remainder. Now next question is next chapter. In this chapter we will make graph. We have given equation. This equation is given y is equal to 1 by 2x. You can by cross multiply. When we multiply by cross multiply, but this statement, how this statement became, this statement is taken from this equation. Akhila goes to a fair with ₹20 and wants to have rides on the Ghent wheel, play hoopla. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically geometrical. And first statement is making from first given illustrations 3.1, and when we multiply this we will get 2y is equal to 1x. Now you can take 0 here, x minus 2y. That means x minus 2y is equal to 0. This is your first equation. And second equation is made from this statement. And this example 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. Now next, you can see that illustration 3.1 from your book and make these statements. For draw any graph, you can choose only two numbers x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1 and find the y's value. It's easy method. Otherwise you can choose those number of x which will be when we substitute that number in a y's equation, we will find a round figure of y's number. That can you also use. But if you do not think about which number will be taken, which number will not be taken, then you can directly take it 0 and 1. This is the easiest method. You can draw each and every graph with these two values. But if you do not know how to draw the graph with points, then you cannot try this method. You can think number which can give you round figure, approximate value, not in a points value, not in a decimal form. You can see here, when we take here, I write here equation x minus 2y is equal to first equation, and second equation is 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. That's second equation. Now put x is equal to 0. When x is equal to 0, then y will be 0. X is equal to 1, then y is equal to 1 minus 1 over this 1 will be goes right side, and minus 2 will be go in denominator form, minus cut with minus, that is 0.5. Now substitute same, x 0 plus 4y is equal to 20, y is equal to 5 because this 4 divided by 20. When take x is 1, 4y is equal to 20, 4y is equal to 20 minus 3, and y is equal to 6, y is equal to 17 by 4. 4 4 is the 16, 4 1 4 2 is the 8, 4 5 is the 20. Approximately it is 4.3. Now you can draw the graph like this. Here I will take, when we take x 0, then y is 0. First point here. And second, when we take x 1, y's value is 0.5. That means something here. You can draw this line like this. When we take 0, then y will be 5. So that's why we take here 0 and 5. When we take 1, then we will find, when we take 1 and 4.3 approximately here number. Now you can draw this line. You can see whether you can choose any number. You can draw same figure and you can find same intersecting values. That is here given. This is an intersecting point where two equations are intersect to each other. Their two equations are cut. These two lines cut on one point, that is 4, 2. Because this is a x coordinate and this is a y. X is 4 and y is 2. This is your intersecting points. Now next question is given. Romila went to a stationery shop and purchased 2 pencils and 3 erasers. First of all, you have to take pencils x and erasers y. So first question is made, 2x plus 3y and rupees 9, that is equal to 9. This is your first question. And in her friend Sonali saw the new variety of pencil erasers with the Romila. She also bought 4 pencils, 6 eraser. That means 4x plus 6y and same kind of rupees 18 is equal to 18. That is your second question. Now when we take 0, then put, and y will be, y is equal to 3. When we put 1, then 3y is equal to 9, and y is equal to 9 minus 2 over 3. That means 7 by 3. 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9. Now next second equation, when we put x is equal to 0, then we find y is equal to 3. X is equal to 0, y is equal to 3, we will find. When we put x1, then 4 1s are 4, 6, y is equal to 18 minus 4. Y is equal to 14 by 6. 6 2 is the 12, 6 3 is the 18. 6 3 is the 18. Now you can see here both values are same. That means we will draw only one line like this. You can see here one line is drawn only here. Now next, when one line is drawn, that means there has many solutions. And now next question is given, two rails are represented by equation. First equation is given this, second equation is given this. You can take here 0 or 1, or you can take here this method. When you take 0, then you can find 2y. When you put 4, then you can get 0 value y's. In second equation, when 0 put, we find y3. When we put 6, then we find y0. Now draw the graph. When you draw these two graphs, these shows the parallel graphs, parallel lines. That means there is no solution. When two lines are parallel, that means there is no solution. You will not be reach any point. Now, next question is, show that when lines intersect, when lines parallel, and when lines similar, and what will be algebraic interpretation, what will be comparing ratios we will take here, and how to graphically represent them. For example, from this equation we find a1 over a2 not equal to b1 over b2. How? Here in this equation, a1 is equal to 1, v1 is equal to minus 2, and c1 is equal to 0. We take from first equation all a1, b1, c1's value. From second equation, we will take a2, b2, and c2's value. a2 value 3, b2 value 4, and c2 value 20. Now put these values in this formula. That formula is a1 over a2, b1 over b2, c1 over c2. And a1 1 and a2 3. Minus 2 4, 0 minus 20. When we see here 2 was a 2, 2 is the 4. But both are not equal. When first two, a1 over a2 not equal to b1 over b2, then we can say these are intersecting lines, and exactly unique solution, exactly one solution we will be get. From second equation, we find that these all numbers, these all numerators are given and denominators are given are equal. So we can say we can compare ratios a1 over a2 is equal to b1 over b2 is equal to c1 over c2, and we can write in graphical form coincident lines. These are coincident lines, and infinitely many solutions. We can say it has many solutions. Now next, from this statement we will find that we get first two terms equal but last term is not equal. So that's why we write here a1 over a2 is equal to b1 over b2 not equal c1 over c2. then we get graphically presentation parallel lines, and there has no solution. Simply we can say that when two lines cut, that is a unique solution. Unique solution. When only one line is drawn, many solutions. Many solutions. When two parallel lines are drawn, whether these two lines are drawn this way, whether this way, whether this way, we can say there has no solution. No solution. We can say there has no solution. Now next, this is formula given in your book. You can learn it for solving question. Now next, you can see this example. From this example, when this here two lines are intersecting, that means it is a unique solution, and it is these pair of equations is a consistent. Unique solution, consistent. You can see here this is also unique solution. And in next question, next method is substitution method. In substitution method, first of all you have to take out of both equations one equation, such first of all, from which you can take x value, and that x value will be substituted in other equation which is not taken in the terms of one variable. For example, I will take here 7x minus 15y is equal to 2. You can take here x is equal to 2 minus change into plus 15y and 7 in denominator. You can write here this is your third equation. Now x is equal to 2 plus 15y over 7. Substitute in equation 2. Equation 2, that is given x plus 2y is equal to 3. We will be write in place of x 2 plus 15y over 7, then plus 2y is equal to 3. Now take the LCM 7, 2 plus 15y plus 2 7s are 14y is equal to 13. Add 29y over 7 plus 2 is equal to 3. Now by cross multiply, after by cross multiplying we will get 29 plus 2 is equal to 21. 29y is equal to 21 minus 2, y is equal to 19 by 29. You can see here we get 19 by 29, and this example is solved in book in another method, taken another second equation as if for the substitution purpose, but I am here taking first equation. You can take any type of any equation, whether you can take first or second and substitute in first or second equation. Now y's value substitute in equation number 3, that is given 2 plus 15y over 7. 2 plus 15, y's value is 19 by 29 over 7. You will find result. Ultimately you will find result that is 2 plus 19 multiply 15. You will get 285. 285 over 29 over 7. You can take here LCM. 29 2 is 58 plus 285 over 29, and this 7 will be multiplied here. 58 plus 285, 3 13 14, 343. You can write here 343 over 29 multiply 7. Now you can cut this. 49 7 is the 345. So result is 49 by 29. You can do any method which you can feel easy. You can use it. And next question we have given from section 3.3. Cost of 2 pencils are 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. 4 pencils 4x. 6 erasers 6y is equal to 18. You can do here. It take first equation. From first equation it made x in terms of y from this equation. X is equal to 9 plus 3y minus 3y, and 2 will be go in the denominator. This is your third equation. This equation's value substitute in the second equation and we will find this. And this statement is true for all the values of y. However, we do not get a specific of y as a solution because we cannot obtain a specific value of x. And this situation arises because both the given equations are the same. And therefore, equation 1 have unique infinitely have many solutions. So observe that we have obtained the same. So graphical possible is not possible. We cannot find a unique cost and a pencil and eraser because there are many common solutions are given in this situation. Now same example we will take previous. In this x plus 2y minus 4 and 2x plus 4y minus 12. First of all, from first equation we will find x value. X is equal to 4 minus 2y, and then this value substitute in this equation. 2x place value 4 minus 2y plus 4y minus 12. 2 4 is 8, 2 2 is 4y plus 4y minus 12. Cut this value with this and we will find minus 4 is equal to 0. And this is a false statement. This type of statement is a false statement. We cannot take a common solution. So two rails will not cross each other. Can never cross each other. They will be always parallel. Now next method is elimination method. Statement is given. Ratio of incomes of two persons is 9:7. Here we take x, here we take y. And we will write it. The ratio of incomes of two persons. Sorry, here we write the both are we taken x income and the ratio of their expenditures are given 4:3. But we will take them like here we in question we find that if each of them mangos to save rupees 2000 per month, then find the monthly income. For finding saving value, save will be equal to income minus expenditure method. We will take here income minus expenditure method. So that's why we will write 9x minus 4y. We assume these are x and we assume these are y. And we will write here x minus y is equal to saving value. 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000 first equation. 7x minus 3y is equal to 2000 second equation. That is your first equation. That is your second equation. Now multiply both equations of now first equation multiply this value that is given. It's your choice, you can take it, you can take it. I am here taking x value, that is 7, and I will multiply second equation with the first equation's x value, that is 9. We will find 63x, 9 sevens are 63, minus 7 fours are 28, is equal to 17 to 7 twos are 14,000, 14, and 63x minus 27y is equal to 18,000. After that, subtract both equations. We will find here minus 28 plus 27 minus y minus 4,000, minus cut with minus, we will find y's value 4,000. Now this value substitute in first equation. 9x minus 4 into 4,000 is equal to 2,000. You can write here 9x minus 16,000 is equal to 2,000. 9x is equal to 2,000 plus 16,000. X is equal to 18,000 over 9. 9 twos are 18, means x value will be 2,000 and y's value will be 4,000. You can use any type of way to elimination. Either you can use my method or you can choose book method. Now next question is given 2x plus 3y is equal to 8, 4x plus 6y is equal to 7. First equation, second equation. First equation multiply by 4, second equation multiply by 2. You will get 8x plus 12y is equal to 32, and 8x plus 12y is equal to 14. You can see here both will be finished, that will be equal to 0, and here 12 minus 14, 12 minus 4, 8, 2 minus 1. This is not possible, and so we can say this statement is a false statement. Pair of equations has no solution. So next question is the sum of a two-digit number. The number obtained by reversing the digit is 66. If digits of number differ by 2, find the number. How many such numbers are there? In this question, first of all, you have to assume tens and units digit in the first number is x and y, means tens digit x, unit digit will be y. First number will be made from this addition. 10 tens means 10, 10x plus y. This is your first number in the expanded form. Now when we reverse the digits, these digits are reversing, then we will find new number 10y plus x. And in this question it says that the sum of two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing, here we reversing the number, then we get the result will be 66, means 10x plus y plus 10y plus x is equal to 66. 10x plus 1x 11x, 10y plus 1y 11y is equal to 66. X plus y is equal to 66 over 11. 11 is a common. X 11 6 is 66. So x plus y is equal to 6. That's your first question. And second question says that in second question is made from this statement. If the digits of number differ by 2, digits of number differ by 2, that means second equation minus first equation, that is equal to 2, and this is your second equation. Now you can take the, you can add both equations because we have already given one x plus x or minus x. We can directly cut them. This will be cut with this. We get 2y is equal to 8 and y is equal to 8 by 2, 4. Here we find y's value 4 and now substitute this value in the first equation, that is x plus y is equal to 6. X plus 4 is equal to 6 and x is equal to 6 minus 4, that is 2. You can see number will be made number 10x plus y. Old number will be 10 multiplied 2 plus 4, that is 24. But now new number will be this is old number. New number will be 10y plus x. That means 10 multiplied 4 plus 2, that is 42. When we add both number, we will get 66. You can verify it. Now next method is equations reducible to a pair of linear equation in two variables. In this question we have to do you can take a substitution method, you can use elimination method, but before taking any type of method we will be irreducible, we will be convert these pair of equations in a irreducible form. You can take here assume suppose 1 by x is equal to u, 1 by y is equal to v, and we here write 2u plus 3v is equal to 13. 5u minus 4v is equal to minus 2. Now you can put the formula any type, either you can use substitution method or elimination method. I am here using elimination method. First equation multiply by 5, second equation multiply by 2. 10u plus 15v is equal to 13 5 is 65. 10u minus 8v is equal to minus 4. This is your third equation and fourth equation. Third equation minus fourth equation. Change the sign. You can see here 10u minus 10u cut. 15 plus 8 23. V is equal to 69 and v is equal to 69 divided by 23. 3 is the 69. And now substitute v's value in first equation. 2u plus 3v, v is 3 is equal to 13. 2u is equal to 13 minus 9, u is equal to 4 over 2, that is 2. Now you can finally substitute all u's and v's value in starting values, where we write 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. 1 by x is equal to 2 and 1 by y is equal to 3. Means we get x is equal to 1 by 2, y is equal to 1 by 3 when we multiply by cross multiply. You can find this result. This is the method of irreducible. You can use any type of you can reduce any type of pair of equation, linear equation. Here you can take it u, 1 over x minus 1 is equal to u and 1 over y minus 2 is equal to v. Now you can change the statement 5u plus 1v is equal to 2. 6u plus 3v is equal to 1. First equation, second equation, use the elimination method or substitution method. You can find the result. 30u plus 6v is equal to 12. 30u plus 15v is equal to 5. Change the sign. You will find minus 9v is equal to 12 minus 5, 7. V is equal to minus 7 by 9. Now put the value in first equation. 5u plus minus 7 by 9 is equal to 5u is equal to 2 plus 7 by 9. Take the LCM. 9 2 is 18 plus 7, 25 by 9 multiply 1 by 5. Now you can cut this value, 5 5 is a 25, 9 cut with the, sorry, here 9, and we will find 5 by 9, u 5 by 9 and v minus 7 by 9. You can write 1 by x minus 1 is equal to u, 1 by y minus 2 is equal to 5 by u, v. Here we write v. 1 by we write here 1 by x minus 1 is equal to u is 5 by 9, and 1 by y minus 2 is equal to minus 7 by 9. Take the by cross multiply. By cross multiply we will find 5x minus 5 is equal to 9. X is equal to 9 plus 5 over 5. 14 by 5. Here y 7y minus 4 minus plus 14 is equal to 9. 7y is equal to 9 minus 14. Y is equal to minus 5 by 7. These your answers. You can check in with your examples. You will be find your results. Now, next example is given. A boat goes 30 km upstream. Upstream means plus. Downstream means minus in 10 hours. One boat goes upstream, other goes in downstream, and both take the time 10 hours. It can go 40 km upstream, 40 km upstream, and downstream it will goes 50 km. Determine the speed of stream and that of the boat in still water. First of all, here we assume which we have to find, that will be assume. Let speed of boat in still water x km/h and speed of stream be y km. Then speed of boat downstream x plus y, and the speed of boat upstream x minus y. Here I have written plus and minus, but here we will be take it reverse. Upstream means water is going in this way and boat is going in this way. So that's why we will take here minus. When water is going in this way and boat is also goes same way, then we will be say plus. So here we will take when boat is going downstream, that means boat is go with water. So that's why x water's stream. So x plus y, and speed of boat upstream, then x minus y, and time will be distance over speed formula we will use here. In first case, when boat goes upstream, then time will be is equal to 30 over x minus y, because distance is given 30 and speed is given x minus y. This is your first question. And in second question, when boat goes to downstream, then it will take time. Let t2 time is taken for downstream boat. Then T2 is equal to 44 over x plus y. Now we have given total time, that is 10 hours. That means T1 plus T2 is equal to 10 hours. T1's value substitute, T2's value substitute, and take the LCM. Or you can assume 1 by x minus y is equal to u, and 1 by x plus y is equal to v. And 30u plus, here you can take here 30u plus 44 v is equal to 10. This is your first equation. And in second case, in 13 hours, time is given 13 hours. Boat goes upstream 40 kilometer and downstream 55 kilometers. So here we write 40 over x minus y in upstream, and in downstream we write 55 over x plus y is equal to 13. In equation will be 40u plus 55v is equal to 13. That is your second equation. Now you multiply the first equation with 40, and the second equation will be multiply 30. We get 1200 u plus 1760 v is equal to 400. That is your third equation. 1200 u plus 1650 v is equal to 390. That is fourth equation. Change the sign because third equation minus fourth equation. And we find the result 0, 6 minus 5, 1, 7 minus 6, 1. V is equal to 0, 10 minus 9, 1. We will find V is equal to 10 by 110. 0 cut with 0, 1 by 10 is V. Now substitute it in first equation, and we take here first equation, that is 30u plus 44v is equal to 10. 30u plus 44 multiply 1 by 11 is equal to 10. 11 4s the 44. 30u is equal to 10 minus 4. V is equal to 6 minus 30. 6 was the 6, 6 5s the 30. V is equal to 1 by 5. Now you finally substitute these answers here like this. 1 by x minus y is equal to u is 1 by 5. 1 by x plus y is equal to 1 by 11. By cross multiply, we find x minus y is equal to 5 and x plus y is equal to 11. Y cut with y, and we find 2x is equal to 16, x is equal to 8, and substitute first equation, substitute in this equation, we find 8 minus y is equal to 5, minus y is equal to 5 minus 8, y is equal to minus 3, minus cut with minus. Finally you got x and y's value. All these questions will be solved in this way. Now next topic is quadratic equations, standard form of quadratic equations. You have to remember this is a quadratic equations method, is x square plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic equations form, standard form. Now represent the following situation in the standard form. John, Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Total marble is 45. Both of them lost 5 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles. And product of numbers marble, they now have, product of marbles they have 124. We would like to find how many marbles they had to start with. So first of all, assume, which we have to find. Suppose the number of marbles John had be x. The number of marbles Jivanti had 40, because both have a 45 total. Then we have to find Jivanti's marble, then we total minus number of marbles of John, 45 minus x. Number of marbles left with John when he lost 5 marbles. This is the John's marble, x minus 5. And number of marbles left with Jivanti, she has lost 5 marbles. And this is the Jivanti's number of marbles, 45 minus x minus 5. 45 minus 5, that is 40, minus x. This is your answer. In next question, a cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy in rupees was found to be 55 minus number of toys produced in a day on a particular day. The total cost of production was 750. We would like to find out number of toys produced on that day. First of all, you have to assume here number of toys produced on that day x, cost of production in rupees of each toy that day 55 minus x. Why 55 minus x? Because we have given here, we find 55 minus number of toys, so that's why produced on that day total 55 minus x. And after that total cost production will be, these are the number of toys multiply cost of production, and we will be find out total cost of production. So here we will use this method. X bracket start 55 minus x is equal to 750, multiply 55x, x multiply x square is equal to 750, x minus x square plus 55 minus 750. You can use here factorization method, or you can remaining this equation as it, because we have to convert into only standard form. Represent problem mathematically. Now next question example is given. Check the whether following are a quadratic equation or not. For quadratic equation, we should be keep in mind that equation should be in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Where this statement, this format is not given, that is not a quadratic equation. Here you can see that x minus 2 whole square. When we put a minus b's formula, then we will get x square minus 4x plus 4 plus 1. X square minus 4x, 4 plus 1, 5. You can see ax square plus bx plus c's format is given. So that's why this is a quadratic equation. Thus here you can see x square plus x plus 8. Here you can see x square plus 2x minus 2x plus plus minus minus 4. But x square cut with x square. That's why it not fulfill the rule of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So that's why it's not a quadratic equation. In this equation, 2x square plus 3x is equal to x square plus 1. 2x square minus x square plus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. And x square plus 3x minus 1 equal to, this also fulfill the this form. So that's why this is a quadratic equation. X plus 2 whole cube, here cube. So that's why it's not a quadratic equation, because we have to degree, highest degree should be equal to 2. We have to keep in mind 210's rule. Degree should be 210. That will be quadratic equation. Now next question is, find the roots of quadratic equation. How to find the roots of quadratic equation? There are two methods. Either you can use factorization method, either you can use discrimination method. Here we use here in this example use the factorization method. Factorization method is simple as it I used in previous sums. 6x square minus x2. First of all, if we have given x with x square any number, that number should be first of all multiply constant number that is given in the third place, that is a b c, c's place, that will be multiply 6 2s are 12 and take the factor 2 6 are 12, 2 3 is the 6, 3 1 is the 3. Now make from these numbers, these numbers such a type two numbers which can be, which either can either they can plus or minus, and we will get this result, that is here 1, we will we get 1 from 2 to the 4 minus 3. When we take here 4 or 3, then we will get 1. When we multiply, we will get the 12. So we here make the factors 6x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 2, and take here 2x common, 2 3 is the x common, and minus 2x 2 is the 4x, bracket close, plus 1 common, 3x minus 2. You can see here these two brackets should be same. If these two brackets should not be same, if these brackets will not same, then you cannot say that your factorization is correct. Its rule you have to keep in mind, these two brackets value should be same, always should be same. Then you can say that your factorization method is correct. You make the factors correctly. Now out of now 2x plus 1 will be taken in one bracket, and 3x minus 2 will be taken in another bracket, and will be kept equal to the 0, so that you can find out x value. X is equal to minus 1 by 2 and x is equal to 2 by 3. These two values which we find out, these are the roots of the equation 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now next question, in the next example we also use factorization method. Here we have given in form of root, we have given statement in form of root. Then you can make factors like this. First of all, multiply 3 2s are 6, and here you can see 6 factor 2 3s are 6, 3 1s are 3, but we have to need here 2 root 6, and 2 root 6 will be made by this method, root 6 plus root 6. When we add 1 1 2 and root 6, when we multiply, root will be cancelled with root and 6 will be taken common. Now you can see when we multiply these two numbers, we will get 6, and when we add these two numbers, we will get this number. So we will take here these factors 3x square minus root 6x minus root 6x plus 2, and root 3x, and taken root 3x as a common, and here you can see you can write root 3, because when we multiply both, then we get again this value 3x square minus, and root 3 is taken common here, and root 2 will be remain here, minus root 2 will be taken here, and for making same equation, same number, so we will take here root 2 and root 3x minus root 2 in the bracket, and these brackets value are same and taken as a common, and these values which are written in outside of these bracket, that will be written in the other bracket, and then take is equal to the 0, and we will find x value root 2 by 3. You can see the result. These are the roots of this equation. Now next question is, in this question they said we found out that if the breadth of the hole is x meter, we have given breadth of hole is x meter, then x satisfies this equation. Applying the factorization method, we write this equation. First of all, you have to apply factorization method. 2x square minus 24x plus 25 minus 300. When we multiply 24 with the 25, we get the 600. By 300 multiplied by 2, 600, and when we plus minus, then we will get the 1x. And here 600's factor, you can make the 600 factor. 2 3 is a 6, 150 is the 300, 275 is the 150, 325 is a 75, 5 5 is a 25, 5 is a 5. Here we take 5 5 is a 25, and 3 4 is 3 8 is a 24. 24 and 25's factor you can take here, and x value will be 12 or minus 12.5. You can take only positive values. You have to ignore a negative value, and breadth of a hall is will be 2x plus 1. That is when we put the value x, the 12 to the 24 plus 1, 25 meter. You can take this statement from the section number 4.1 example. Now next question. Solution of quadratic equation by completing square. This method I think is out of syllabus, but I will teach you how to solve this statement. If method of completing square, if coming in exam, then you can solve question. Now you can solve equation. We have given statement is, I will take one example for solving this equation. Here we take this example. We take here 9x square minus 15x plus 6 equal to 0. First step is step 1. Make the factors. 3x whole square minus 15x as it plus 6. Now think which factors will be taken here. We will get return value 15x. When we multiply 2 multiply 3x multiply 5 by 2. 2 cut with 2 and 3 5s are 15. Here we take factor 2 multiply 3x multiply 5 by 2 plus 6. Now 3x whole square is equal to minus 2 multiply 3x multiply 5 by 2. Now you have to add this number. This number, that is this is known as 2ab. We have to take this number this way. 5 by 2 whole square minus 5 by 2 whole square plus minus. We have take in the form we have take these values in whole square in plus or minus both, because when we cut it we will find the original value. Plus 6. Here we take this method for making a third value in the form of square. 3x square minus 2 multiply 3x multiply 5 by 2. Here 5 by 2 over 2 as it minus it, this will be solved 25 over 4 plus 6. Now you can see here, you can put directly a square minus 2ab plus b square formula. That is a minus b, that is 3x minus 5 over 2 whole square minus, and take here LCM for 25 plus minus minus 24. 6 4s are 24. Now you can see 3x minus 5 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 4. You can make factors again. A 3 square minus b square. 3x minus 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2 in second bracket 3x minus 5 by 2 minus 1 by 2. That means a minus b, a plus b, this is a, this is b. A plus b, a minus b is formula. Now solve it. 3x minus, take the LCM, and 5 minus 1, 4, 4 by 2. And here 3x minus 6 over 2, 6 3 is the, sorry, 2 3 is the 6, 2 2 is the 4. 3x minus 2 in one bracket, 3x minus 3 in another bracket, take the equal 0. You will find 2 by 3x and x is equal to 1. Thus you can find the result. This is your final result, but this method is long method. So if you understand this method, then you can try. Otherwise you can use factorization, normal factorization method. And next next example is find two consecutive odd positive integers, sum of whose square is 290. First of all, assume smaller of two consecutive odd positive number is x. Then you have to write second integer will be x plus 2. Because we have to take odd positive integers. So that's why here we take x plus 2. And according to question, sum of whose square means x square plus x plus 2's whole square, and both sum is equal to 290. X square plus x, a plus b whole square formula, a square b plus 2ab plus b square is equal to 290. And both are add 2x square plus 4x minus 290 minus 4, 286 is equal to 0. Now you have to make factors. If you do not make here factors, then you can use the formula of discriminate. And discriminate's formula is equal to d is equal to b square minus 4ac. b here 2. This is called b, this is called c, and this is called a. b 2 square minus 4, a is 1, and c is minus 143. 2 2 is 4, minus minus plus, 4 3 is 12, 4 4 the 16 plus 1 17, 4 1 the 4 plus 1 5 over here we will get 576. The d is greater than equal to 0, so we can say roots possible. It can be calculate roots, and roots for formula for calculating roots, x is equal to minus b plus minus root d over 2a. X is equal to minus b is 2 plus minus root 576 over 2 multiply a is 1. You can see this is a minus 2 plus minus root 576 over 2. Now you can make the factors. Minus 2 plus 576 factor is the square root is 24. One time plus 24 and another time minus 24. You can find two roots. 22 by 2 comma minus 26 over 2, 13, here 11. You can see result will be 11 comma minus 13. These are the answers of two consecutive numbers. In this question here in this question we have given that a rectangular park is to be designed whose width is 3 meter, which is less than its length. So we have to write here, we have to find its length and width. First of all we will be write let width of the rectangular park is x meter, and its length will is less than the its width is less than its length. So you can say its length will be more than width. So x plus 3 meter. Area of rectangular's formula will be length into width. So here we will write x plus 3 multiply x and find x square plus 3x is the area of the rectangular part. Now next, in second line, it say its area is to be 4 square meter more than area of park that has already been made in shape of isosceles triangle. Here you can see this is in the form of triangle, and with its base as a breadth of the rectangular park. Its base is the breadth of the rectangular park, that is x. And altitude, this is called altitude. Altitude means perpendicular height, that is 12 meter. Finds its length and width. Now base of isosceles triangle is x meter, and its area's formula is 1 by 2 base into height. So 1 by 2 x into 12, 2 6 are 12, 6x meter square. According to our equations, x square plus 3x, that is given area of rectangular park, that will be equal to the area of isosceles triangle and more 4. So plus 4, x square minus 3 x square plus 3x minus 6x minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now you can put the discriminant method. A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, c is equal to minus 4, and discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. B is minus 3 whole square minus 4a. A is 1 and b is minus 4. 3 3 is the 9, minus minus plus, 4 4 is the 16, plus 9 25. This is d is greater than equal to 0. So we will put the value in x is equal to minus b plus minus d over 2a. X is equal to minus b. Minus b is minus 3 plus minus root d is 25 over 2 into 1. You can write it as it x is equal to minus 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 plus 3 plus 5, because 25 square root is 5. One time plus 5 and another time minus 5, and you will find 8 by 2 comma 5 by 2. 5 minus 3, that is minus 2. 2 cut with 2, and this is 4, and you can find result, that is one value is 4 and another value is minus 1. We will ignore the negative number and we will take 4 positive. So we can say breadth of park, that is 4 meter, and its length will be 7 meter, because x plus 3, 4 plus 3, that is equal to 7 meter. Now next, find the roots of quadratic equation. All these statements will be solved by discriminating method. You can use that method, and you can find all the roots. If d is greater than equal to greater than 0, equal to 0, and less than 0, what will be the result? When d is greater than 0, then we can say that it has real value. When d is equal to 0, we can say it has 0 value, and d is less than 0, we can say it has no real roots. You should be keep in mind these statements when you solve. All these examples will be solved this method. I have tried to teach you all examples of class 10th math, because example is very important if you practice all examples of your book, then you can easily attempt maths paper in your exam, because questions will be taken as it examples. So you have to prepare all examples in very good way, and after that you have to try all exercise, because if you try examples, then you can easily solve all questions of exercise, and you can also solve your questions in your exam. I will try to make next videos, so that you can prepare with me your exam continuously. Till date exam, I will give you as possible as videos related to your math subject, so that you can prepare your exam in very good way and you can get good result. Thank you. If you like my video, please like and share my channel.